If one tries to appreciate the beauty of Kuchipudi, it can be attributed to the emotive facial expressions, the harmonious movement of the total body in relation to laya and tala, the graceful transition patterns, the interesting unfolding pattern of the hidden story in the dance drama based on legends. This is Krishna Parijatam. As in any well-structured art form, a sequence of a Kuchipudi dance is divided into a number of steps, which in turn are again divided into sub-steps, the combination of which makes a sequence. There are basically 32 fundamental steps, 16 of which are bhumicharis, on the ground, while 16 are akashcharis, in the air. One unit of combined hand and foot movement is called a karana. 15 or 16 such karanas make one jati. These jatis can again interact with 7 basic rhythm patterns in a variety of permutations. The Saptatals, As such, the possibilities of presentations are immense.
Pali
If religiosity was the mainstay of Kuchipudi, freedom from religiosity or overt Christianity was the prime force behind the evolution of ballet. If Kuchipudi drew its strength and inspiration from religious motives, the end of the domination of the church era and churchmen was the starting point for ballet in Italy. The time was the 9th century. The period was that of high renaissance. The entire period was charged with a quest for more knowledge and with a strong desire to emulate the achievements of their ancestors who had established the supremacy of Rome and whose culture owed much to the civilization of Greece. Politically, Italy then was the ideal place for the emergence of such kind of grandeur. In fact, Italy was then ruled by small states, dominated by powerful princes. Each one had a grand ambition, which had some splendor, style, and beauty. Noble families like Medici, Sofrosa d'Este, wanted to be the originators and the patrons of the finest creations in Italy, like buildings, paintings, and the most lavish gastronomic extravaganzas. These families were not the standard publicity-seeking ones, but were also genuine artists. They wanted something spectacular to impress their peers. This desire of theirs drove them to formulate a grand spectacle like ballet. As such, the seeds of ballet lie in the grand vision of the noble, fun-loving, artistic families of Italy. In fact, it was Medici who first established the practice of great outdoor celebrations. As Italians loved to dance, they incorporated dancing with verses and songs in their entertainment packages. And to support or enrich their efforts, they made great floats. Lorenzo employed Brunelleschi, while Lodovico Sofrosa invited none other than Leonardo da Vinci to design the floats. Such was the competition that by 1400 books were published and the rudimentary codification of ballet began to appear with the publication of Domenico of Piacenza, who wrote his treatise by hand. Slowly, through the efforts of illustrious people like Eborco of Pesaro and Antonio Cornazano, ballet dancing was established as a charming social grace. Then the Italians brought the dancing to the masses by arranging dinner ballets. Of course, the Italians loved the dinners. They were long and lavish. Till 1580, ballet was performed in an arena. But between 1580 and 1594, a proscenium stage had been established in Teatro di Olimpico and erected in Vicenza. It was here that ballets were now to be performed. Slowly, by the end of the 15th century, ballet arrived in France, and the French too were charmed by this dance. Louis XIV and Elie are the two names which come instantly to mind in connection with ballet in France. Soon ballet spread to Russia and to the other parts of Europe, capturing center stage in the field of performing arts.